Hello, everyone. I'm Peggy Neely Harris from Peggy's Creative Art Space Podcast. You know what we do. We get together and talk all things creative in the community and nationally as well. Well, we are winding down with Father's Day month in June. We've had some incredible fathers on. Oh my gosh, they have been wonderful. They've not only kept the beat in their artistic craft, but they've also kept it together being a father of the arts. And today is no different. We have a wonderful guest who's not only a father himself, but he has a special gift. He helps fathers. He's helped tons and tons and tons of fathers who do whatever they do. He is the coordinator, the community coordinator for Fathers and Family Support Center. Please welcome the father of all fathers for this month, Mr. Reginald Slaughter.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
So, hello everyone. I'm Peggy from Peggy's Creative Art Space Podcast. As you know, we come on with all things art in the community. And this month has been no different. We had so many wonderful fathers who are artists in their own right. And they talked about some really, really valuable things about bringing on how they blend their families, their children, this is Father's Day and Juneteenth, and how they blend that together with their craft of artistry. Well, today we're going to round off the month of June with Mr. Slaughter, and he is from the Fathers Support Center, and he has a gift in a different way. And I want him to come on, give us a little background about what he does and how long he's been involved with this. So please welcome Mr. Reginald Slaughter. He's a community coordinator for Fathers Support Center. And if I have that wrong, just correct me, Mr. Slaughter. Take it over.
Yes, it's Fathers and Family Support Center. And thank you for having me today. And thank you for recognizing all the fathers during this month. I am Reginald Slaughter. I am a graduate of the same agency that I worked for, Fathers and Family Support Center. The gift was a transition to life, a more productive life, and to interact more with the life of my child. I would be remiss to not praise Harold Sullivan for the work he has done in the community and across the nation when it comes to fatherhood and father's involvement. We lost Mr. Sullivan a year ago, and Sherry Tillis is at the helm of Fathers and Family Support Center. It's almost like he had already prepared her for this leadership role that she has taken on. But once again, we are the Fathers and Family Support Center. What we do is we have dads get more involved in the life of their children. We have dad deal with disparities in his own life as to dealing with the child support, the visitation, the custody, drugs, alcohol, healthy relationship with mom, healthy relationship with his children, anything that is hindering dad from being the most productive, wonderful individual he should be, has to be, in order to be in the lives of his children.
Oh, wow.
So we help find employment. We deal with getting them back in school, dealing with the GED, which is now called the high set. Our program is ran like a boot camp for dad, only mental, emotional. We have to address those issues which happen to us as fathers, as parents, as men, especially African-American men, when we were children. We have a family therapist on staff. We have social workers on staff. All of our services are for free. And we do a lot of classes, parenting classes, relationship classes. We want to impact dad where it needs to be impact. Most men will say they don't want to be anything like their dad because their dad left their mom and left them. But 9 times out of 10, most dads become just like them and walk away from their children. until they have an opportunity to address that. And at Father Support Center,
I was going to say,
life-changing journey here,
yeah.
it impacts us because those same individuals that I'm talking about and suggesting those things to, it was me. It was me. I had to break the cycle. Someone gave me an opportunity to come to Fathers and Family Support Center, and that was my gift of life.
Oh, how
to help
wonderful.
instill life more abundantly into the men who take this journey to want to impact the lives of their children and change their lives.
So by you going through the program yourself, you said that was a life-changing thing.
Yes,
deal
that's
for
the
you.
gift. Yes,
That was a gift for you.
that's the gift. That's the gift to any man that challenges himself to go through it. It will change something inside of you.
So what made you say to yourself, what was it, one thing, or was it a number of things that says, okay, I got to get this right. I got to get some help. I've got to turn my life around. What was the major thing that, just like propelled you to just go right into that center, into your thing?
Parenting, my parenting skills and making money the right way, being employed the right way.
Awesome.
Anybody can make some money, but is that kind of money going to ruin your family, take you away from your children? Because I had been incarcerated, in parenting skills. My mother had 11 of us. Lord knows she did the best she could.
Sure.
But nobody ever sit me down and asked me how was my parenting, who raised me, what were some things that I would do different than my parents. I love my mother, God bless her. But 11 children, I like the juvenile because that was the only place I had my own bed.
Get out of here.
I grew up with my own bed. So they ask you, what do you want to take? My mother believed in God.
Sure.
Hey, worked. Yes, worked her tail off, and taught me work ethics and everything. But we had 11 children.
Sure.
We all didn't have the same father.
And
so I didn't want to take that with me from my parenting, but I took her work ethics. I took God first and your job in your family. I took that from my mother. And then came here and Mr. Sullivan really demonstrated that and repeated that the whole time. So I understand now with being a parent, you're going to have to deal with some things. And it's something from your childhood.
Yes.
Family therapist, oh my God, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't know how to parent in this day and age.
I understand that you guys have had this is your 24th year. You just had a celebration. So tell us a little bit about that. And we got more.
We do a toast of fathers every year for the years that we've been in the community. We've been in the community going on 25 years. It's 24 years this year. 25 will be next year. We have served over 19,000 fathers, and we have helped over 46,000 children. And last year we put $1 million and something back in the child support with the dads that we serve with full-time employment. 24
years.
Yes.
24 years.
Yes. And I've been with the agency for 22. I am so honored. It became my life. It just became my life. I want to give this gift to every man that I run into that's struggling with child support, seeing his kids, visitation, custody. Hey, I understand. I cried too. I cried too as a man. And knowing that I wasn't raised where I couldn't even see my own child, and I wasn't going to let that happen to me. But I give this gift to any man, and people can tell you, they can call me in the middle of the night. I'm picking up that phone. Hey, don't do that. I got some help for you. I just need to make a phone call. I network with other agencies. God gave me a life when I came through here, and I want to be life and speak life into others more abundantly. When you have a child, you are blessed. That child can save your life.
What's basically the run of your day when you get up and get in that door?
So I come in here with the spirit already on me, looking for the challenge to help this man find his way back, even when he's ready to hurt somebody because he worked for the last 2 weeks and all his whole check is gone and all he got is $100 some, and when he's supposed to get at least $1,200. So I gear myself up and ask God to let me be a beacon of hope, a light to someone.
What about the age groups of parents?
We have no limit on the age of the parent.
Okay.
Because we're working with Missouri Fatherhood Program also. It could be an older parent. You know, they got all this stuff out there now. That, you know, older men are having these children at an older age. You know what I'm saying? 50-some years old, and now you got a 3-year-old. Man, what happened?
Okay.
You know, or you just now finding out someone's pregnant by you, and you at least 48 or 58. You know, so and then we got the 18-year-old. And we have a youth program, but we want them to understand how important they are in the life of their children. And we will help them through it. We will help them through it. It's very important. I used to go into a juvenile in the schools and talk to young men about some of their behaviors, and they was parents. In juvenile, they're parents, you know, just because he's 16, 15, that don't mean he's not doing anything. He's a parent. So I'm asking him to get his life together.
Awesome.
I'm in high school, you know, and they're talking to me, and I got a parenting shop for young men that are parents. So we connect on all levels when it comes to fathers, when it comes to male involvement. And another thing about June that I want everybody to know, June is male's health month. Health month,
yes, you're right.
Yes. So we have to take a step up, man. Get your prostate checked. And Father Support Center is big on advocating for father's health also. Good.
You run the whole gamut of giving them a well-rounded fatherhood.
Yes, we do 6 weeks interval classes. Once the 6 weeks is over with, we do a formal graduation, but we do a year-long follow-up.
Wonderful.
We even tell the supportive cast that they had before they knew us. If they see some changed behaviors, we'll do a drive-by. Let us know what's going on, and we over there to talk to them. We do it with the employers when we get them employed. If he missed 2-3 days, call us. We call it, hey man, what's going on? What you doing missing work? Miss Slaughter, I had a funeral. I let them know. They just didn't get the information. Well, we want to know because we want you to keep this job, but we most of all want you to keep your career so you can keep your family.
So what's the racial makeup of some of the men that visit the center there?
Well, for the center itself, and it's strange because we're like 80% African Americans here at the center. But I remember when the center was over in the Peabody Project, and we was 80% Caucasian. But now the flip thing is happening because while we're at the agency, we're also in the jails. And we're like 75% Caucasian in the jails and in the halfway house.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Nobody wants to say it don't have a color on it. It just has some, do I want to get involved in the life of my child?
So what about the people who've aged out of your program, but not aged out, but have gone through the program? What do they say about you? Any testimonies?
Father Support wasn't just an outlet to help me release the criminal thinking. Father Support was actually the outlet that helped me understand how to get familiar with my family, how to participate in society without the nonsense. I didn't have children with the intent of leaving them. So the fact that I abandoned them the way that I did, I owed them an apology. To get to that point, I had to be reintroduced to them. I wanted to know from other guys' perspective, guys that been through it before, how do you go about doing this?
If you want to change some things about you, you can.
Are they happy that they've done that?
Oh my God, I can't tell you enough about people. One of our strongest advocators for the agency is past graduates, word of mouth. Because somebody can't believe they can't believe it's me. Some people still say he's still over there.
Is that right?
Yes, I was born and raised in St. Louis, and Lord knows I
Yeah.
did some things and sent me to prison, but
Hey,
God saved me and gave me a life worth giving back to my community.
I
And
do.
that's what it does to most men when they come through here. It's like breathing life back into someone who did not know that they could still exist and live, but you showed them a way to do it. So a lot of the men that come through here, you know, the challenge is trying to have a sound, fundamental life,
Okay.
structure, and being involved in the life of their children.
Yes.
You know, that's no easy task.
It's not
You know,
easy task.
sometimes together forever just don't work. And when she mad, now I can't even go up to the school and see my child.
I
So what
see.
did I do? Because together forever didn't last.
Sure.
Things happen, you know, in relationships, and we gotta, you know, we gotta, you know, talk to them about relationships. You got to man up. You got to man up. Everybody, hey, I've been a failure in relationships myself.
I think we've all had some weaknesses. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
So I understand. So, you know, and dealing with that component of having a healthy relationship. A lot of men don't know what healthy relationship look like.
And how do you work with volunteers that want to bring things there, or just, you know, volunteer for some kind of way?
So we get a lot of volunteers that volunteer old clothes, donate clothes. Some of our guys, they transition out of here and start working for different agencies that help donate. Volunteers can always volunteer to sign up, to pass out flyers, to come in and help men with certain things as to the educational component. We get volunteers to come in also because we do a mailing process because we keep our doors open through grants. And volunteers also donate. You know, if you go on our website, we are impacted by how much the community supports us, and the community is also impacted by return on investments. I'm one of them, of 19,000 who said that because of this program, I'm going to be able to be a productive citizen, stay out of being incarcerated, breaking the law, take care of my child, and pay my taxes and my bills on time too, because I'm gainfully employed.
What if someone comes in who they're not necessarily at their wit's end, but they need some extra help? I mean, it could be a dual income family, but they just, you know, because of COVID, the things that are happening, in life, just general. Can a person who just need a little bit more help, support, can they come to your doors?
Yes. Not all our men are ex-felons. Not all our men are not with their children's mothers. Not all our men are separated or down bad because they need some help. Some kind of way. You just need more direction. Some of them are first-time parents. They just don't know how to parent, but they're there. Some of them don't know how to handle the relationship they're in because she done had the baby and now things just are overwhelming. So they find us, and God some kind of way find them when they find us.
If someone's listening, how can they get involved with you? How can you just encourage them? Maybe they just, don't want to go. They want to make the phone call. They want to pick. What would you say to them? If you have any kind of need, just come on down and try it.
Well, I want to say to them that, hey, if I can be any kind of example for you, I was downrighted. I lost my mom when I was in prison. I came home. My daughter was 4 years old. I couldn't see her. I wasn't ready to man up to being responsible. So I took the challenge. If you're not ready to challenge yourself, life challenge all of us every day on what we're going to eat, where, how we're going to survive for the day. There's nothing wrong with you being challenged as a man to want to do better with your life. Because one thing they told me, and one thing I'm going to always praise this agency for, it's my life, it's my choice. And however you choose to live, you the one did it.
Awesome. Mr. Slaughter, it has been a joy and a pleasure. I'm so happy I got the right person to just wrap up this June month with you, because it's just so wonderful. All of us, we have gifts, qualities, and talents, but yours just wraps it right on up. And I'm so happy to have had you for our guest on Peggy's Creative Art Space podcast. And one more time, Tell us how to get in touch with you, website, phone number. Shout it out to us.
Father Support Center, you can go to fathersupportcenter.org and you can call the number 314-333-4170.
One more time.
Father Support Center, Fathers and Family Support Center in St. Louis.
St. Louis. Awesome. Well, thank you so very much. And I'm sure this has helped someone, and it certainly helped us to cap off our June month with Juneteenth, Father's Health, Men's Health, and also Father's Day. And I'm so happy that you came on and hope you had a wonderful Father's Day yourself.
Thank you.
Thank you so very much. Awesome. All right. Thank you.
Did you know that the American singer, keyboardist, and songwriter known for his distinctive, soulful voice he played with the Doobie Brothers and Steely Dan back in the day, is none other than Michael McDonald, born right here in Ferguson, Missouri. Michael McDonald was born on February 12, 1952, into a Catholic Irish-American family in Ferguson, Missouri, a suburb of St. Louis. McDonald also attended McClure High School, which is my school district, where he played in local bands, including Mike and the Majestics. He was discovered while playing in a band called Blue and moved to Los Angeles, California in 1970 to pursue a career in music, and boy did he ever. McDonald wrote and sang several hit singles with the Doobie Brothers, including What a Fool Believes, Minute by Minute, and Taking It to the Streets. His solo career consists of 9 studio albums and a number of singles, including the hit single, I Keep Forgetting. McDonald has also collaborated with a number of other artists. McDonald is the recipient of 5 Grammy Awards and was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as a member of the Doobie Brothers in 2020. We salute you, Michael McDonald of Ferguson, Missouri.
Hi, I'm Toni Simmons Henson, the producing director and co-founder of the Atlanta Black Theater Festival. I believe that providing a safe space for Black artists to grow, develop, and thrive is the most important and impactful social movement of today. Hate, fear, bullying, marginalization, and dehumanization are the current practices that have unfortunately become societal norms in the U.S. The ABTF has a history of collaborating with and providing opportunities for over 3,000 independent artist entrepreneurs. And we've done this for the past decade. We have provided a springboard for careers and led tens of thousands of patrons towards healing by making them feel affirmed, loved, and accepted. Our spaces are sacred. They are pivotal to the survival of our community. We have historically told stories, danced, sung, presented, and unapologetically lifted and encouraged each other through the pain of living while Black in the U.S. This is for certain one more critical platform to remind us that we are human. So please join us Labor Day weekend for an unforgettable celebration for and about you. The Atlanta Black Theater Festival. We must tell our stories.
Hello, I'm Bridget, CEO of BG Resource Insurance Agency, your professional Medicare support agent and ultimate resource locator in your area. Call me at 314-915-5575 or 877-356-7277 for benefits you are entitled to. And I'm more than passionate about helping and guiding Medicare beneficiaries in the right direction for those who may not understand how it all designed to work for you at the right time of your life. And with my professional background and experience, you don't have to decipher all this information alone. Call me, Bridget, at BG Resource Insurance Agency, 314-915-5575 or 877-356-7277 to set up an appointment today. I will cover the different parts of Medicare. I'll do comparisons of Medicare plans in your area, and I'll tell you how you can save on medical bills and prescriptions. And I am so ready to help you get the most out of your Medicare benefits today. Call me, Bridget, at 314-915-5575 or 877-356-7277.
Well, today's parting thought is going to take us away from each other for a little while, but we'll be back. We have done some incredible things. We had some incredible conversations, some incredible guests of the arts in the surrounding area and nationally. But you know what? We'll see you next time, but it has been a joy and a pleasure for Peggy's Creative Arts Space and Company to have had so much wonderful influence on you, we hope. So we're going to take a break, but we'll see you on the next season. But we have a gift for you. Take a look at all the things we've done in just a few short months. Peace.
Let's turn it around. Let's turn it around. Let's turn it around. 'Cause I gotta touch the world. You gotta touch the world. Let's get ready. When I touch you, I've touched the world. When you touch me, you've touched the world. I'm gonna touch the world. You gotta touch the world. Come on. Before it dies. It's a love thing, love thing, love thing.
He's a comforter in times of despair. He's a soul provider when no one else cares. He's a way maker when you're at your end. A forgiving God as we were born in sin. When you're lost, can't find your way, follow his footsteps. He's leading the way. If you ever have a problem, give it to Jesus, because he will work it out. The Savior's gonna work it out. Oh, work it out. My Savior's gonna work it out. Oh, Lord. The Savior's gonna work it out. Yes, he'll work it out.
Wherever you go, he'll be right there with you. When your burdens grow so heavy, well, he's the one that lifts you. And it doesn't really matter what problems come your way. Reach out and call on Jesus. Believe in your heart that he will work it out.
The Savior's gonna work it out.
Oh, he'll work it out. The Savior's gonna work it out. Oh, yes, he
The
will.
Savior's gonna work it out.
Because of you, I'm far from oppression. Because of you, fear doesn't come near me. Because of you, I'm more than a conqueror. Because of you, I have a peace. Peace that passes all understanding.